My name is Wyck I'm IFBB Pro, animal athlete, and Hellcentric's coach on Bodybuilding.com. I got the email from the guys at Animal asking me to be a part of this thing, and I had no idea what a Hellcentric was or who Tom was. I signed up for it, of course. I was like, yeah, I'll go. Well, when we got to the gym where we filmed, me and Tom were both like, what's going on in this dungeon that we're gonna be trapped in for a few days? And the first exercise we did, I think, was shoulder press, military press, and I was like, oh man, we're in for a ride with this one. But no, it went really well. I mean, it was a lot tougher than I thought it was. Just looking at the videos that he'd showed me on YouTube and different things like that, I was like, oh, it's not a big deal. And once I stepped into it and did it myself, I was like, this is the real deal. I mean, it wasn't that big of a thing for me to check my ego at the door, because people look at me and they're like, oh, you're a big guy, you must lift a lot of weight. And I have lifted a lot of weight in my life, and I've had a heavy bench, and I've had a good squat, and I've always lifted pretty heavy, like growing up. But as I've gotten older and I've gotten more into bodybuilding, I've kind of lowered my weights, and I've been focused on more of isolating the muscle and whatnot. So I mean, the shock of the ego didn't come in with me, because I was already used to really learning that I have to lower the weight if I really want to feel the contraction of the muscle. So it's just a blow to the ego in terms of the amount of effort it took to move that weight. Whereas before it was like you're kind of making it look heavy by squeezing the reps, and now you've got someone pushing on you, and it's even worse. So
Come on.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of it. I train a little differently than HRT most of the time, but I do incorporate it into different body parts. Like, I'm a big fan of it for biceps. I'm a big fan of it for legs. If I can get someone to help me, I usually train alone. I also train people back home for shows, and I have different clients, and I use it on them a lot, and they just die. And it might be just one exercise that I use it with them. So beginners can use it and kind of get introduced to like really what it takes to put on some muscle. And for guys who are maybe cruising along, feel a little stagnant in their routine and aren't seeing the gains they want to see, and kind of just coasting in the gym, it might be something you can use to spice up your routine and maybe re-energize yourself to get motivated to go back to the gym, because it's going to kick your ass. It's not going to be a walk in the park. It's going to be very different from going in and doing a few sets and going home with a little pump. In terms of the nutrition, I think with this program, or with any program you follow, nutrition and supplementation are going to be two of the most important things you can do. The training obviously has to be there, but if the diet, nutrition, and supplements aren't there, you're not going to go anywhere. So it's like having a sports car and not putting high octane fuel in it. You're gonna blow up your engine, right? I mean, if you're not following a certain plan, or you're not sticking to your diet, you're not getting enough protein, you're not getting enough rest, you're not replenishing your carbs and replenishing glycogen and be ready for the next workout, you're pretty much spinning your wheels and sitting in place. So focus on what it takes to follow the program and stay true to it. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So I mean, focus on what you need to do and stick with it, and keep your head down and keep going, and just see how the results go. And I'm pretty sure you'll be happy in the end. If you guys do have any questions as you're going along the program with Hellcentrics, always refer back to the videos on Bodybuilding.com. And if you have any specific questions for me or Tom, you know you can always find us on the forum.